Hello everyone! Good. My microphone's working this time. This is actually the second time I've tried to shoot this video. The first time, I had the microphone, I had the sound receiver thingy, whatever, for Audacity set to the stereo mix, so it was only recording sound that was coming from the computer and not me. So, take two, let's check the thread. Yes. I see your clapping gif. Ha ha ha. And I'm sorry, I read this last time before I realized I read it before I realized that my microphone wasn't recording, so it was actually kind of funny. Uh, Gak and Floam and Smooze and whatnot. Yeah. Now Spideruses, it's funny because I heard so much about it, and I was actually at the live stream on oh geez, who hosted that one, where they did an interview with Argenbarger about Spideruses. I don't know if there's been more than one of those, but I was at one of them, and he he talked about it, and I haven't actually read it, although I have seen the mentally advanced series by Fimflam Philosophy. I always get tongue tied in his name. So this should be interesting. Um, although having seen that, I actually kind of have to look it up a little bit because I have no idea what it's gonna be about. Spider. You know what? Screw this. Darn you, you stupid long search thing. I'm just gonna search for Argenbarger. Argenbarger. There he is. Wow, he actually shows up in the Google search. That's funny. I wonder if I show up in the Google search. That'd be interesting. Argenbarger on DeviantArt, Argenbarger on Fimfiction. I'm gonna look for him on Fimfiction just because meh reasons. Oh, look at this. This window was larger than it was supposed to be. Alright, Argenbarger. Ha 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 ha. I have run into you before. Alright, stories. Stories by Argenbarger. Blah blah. Nothing can stop the Smooze. Dinosaur. Dinosaur. Why is this not scrolling properly? Oh, oh boy. Oh, I remember this one. That was funny. I remember reading that like the day I watched it appear on the front page. Like it was just new story. And I'm like, "Oh, what's this?" Click. Fun to read. Ay. I don't even know what that is I'm humming. I don't know where I heard it. Twilight B-lister. Blister. Friendship. Wow, Argenbarger has a lot of stuff. Excuse me while I just, randomly showcase everything Argenbarger ever wrote, because I have no idea where this story is, and I really don't feel like searching for it. Ah, the Spideruses. Why did I think it was going to have a different title? Sex and gore. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. Not now. Just no. Sorry. Alright, on to the next one. I know some people... Oh, there's last week's video. I know some people submitted some stuff. Why did... I thought people submitted some stuff. Let's read this. We're reading this. I already read that one. We're going to read this. And I'm going to do it in this voice, even though I'm very terrible at it. The game's over. Celestia stared at the foul-reeking, bubbling plague that rushed over the meadows and ate through the foliation over Equestria and underneath Mount Canterlot. The droning remnant with the mass made its progress did little to alleviate her thought process. All seemed lost. Celestia felt she could only trust on her prized student, which hadn't failed before. But now that the element of loyalty had been smoothed and the elements of harmony had been rendered useless, and on top of that the last water pony had vanished from Equestria several eons ago, the Smooze did very well to make its reputation a sad truth. Equestria would soon be no more than a foul, inhospitable land. She was going to have to set the preparations in order to move as best she could the unafflicted ponies to another place. Sister, you must be planning what I am planning now. We could trust in Twilight Sparkle to dispose of this threat, but we can't wager the fate of all the sane ponies on that. We must prepare the mass teleportation spell. This situation did require action desperately, and Luna was a good princess to take it. Celestia gave her a nod of agreement, forcing the last of her smiles into it. But we must wait for Twilight Sparkle. I would give her a little. Luna didn't find the time to respond as a guard stormed into the throne room. Alarmed, both princesses turned to the unicorn who had been hoisted from the deepest regions of Canterlot. It has the Smooze already penetrated the lower levels of Canterlot? Luna brought forth the scroll of mass teleportation, waiting for her sister's nod of confirmation. The guard refound his breath. The mad alchemist creation, my princess. It broke free. Wait a second. The Smooze, you should see the video for the Smooze. It moves a little bit faster than that. It blows right over the castle like nothing. Like it wasn't there. If it had gotten the Canterlot, they would know. Oh, look, there it is. There it is. Poof. I have searched this before. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. The Smooze, we shall watch as it smoozes the whole countryside. G1 ponies! Bow, 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 bow. Now look at this here. Look, their little castle. Look at this. Look at this. It just goes right over the castle like it's nothing. It's just gone. Like, if he got to Canterlot, they would know about it. Oh, and then this little, look at this. Look how G1 that is. Look at this. This horrible, horrible thing. There it was again. Yes, that was G1 ponies. Okay, so now that I've read that, back to the story. The mad alchemist creation, my princess. It broke free. A great terror cut through the air of the Canterlot throne room. The mad alchemist. Celestia stammered and couldn't finish that sentence. Luna didn't find any words, and her complexity had turned paler than her sister's. How did it escape? It was guarded by the strongest of magics. My princess, The foul atmosphere and destruction of magical beacons had worn down the locks. In these conditions, not even an alicorn can wield the energy to keep it in. Has any pony at least attempted to stop it or slow it down? My princess! Nothing can stop the Smooze. The guard gulped. He had not ever angered, disappointed, and shocked the princess in such a degree. He felt like he could be banished to the moon on the very spot. To the moon! The Smooze is on its way to Canterlot. The ponies are preparing to move away from here. Equestria is lost, my princess. Sending men against the abomination that broke out of here would just make such casualties. You couldn't expect us. You are dismissed, guard. Go out and find your family. Celestia looked out over the bubbling mass amassing further towards Canterlot. I am deeply sorry, Twilight. I had my faith in you, but the stakes have changed. Celestia gave a nod to her sister, only to find that she had already begun setting the signs praying the spell. They fast have mercy on the equestrian land. This was plowed through the landscape, drawing closer to the peaks of Canterlot. Not that it mattered a lot. The land had suddenly grown emptier and furries no longer played there. But the Smooze did not care. It had dirt, trees, and beautiful flowers. One thing only caught the Smooze's attention. A steadfast fluorescent flow slimed its way off the roads to Canterlot, turning its own rhythm. Gak, 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 gak. It seemed joyous and elated. The Smooze felt the need to smooth its way over to the curious blob, a sentiment that was shared by the Gak, who slithered and slimed and crawled over rocks, sending its capital part towards the Smooze. A meeting of similars was on the way. Smooze! The Smooze let out a happy coo. Finally, after swarming lands with himself and his solitary companion, and they found a compadre. Gak, gak. The Gak didn't hold back or bar rejection, finding its purpose in life at last. A wet, sloppy sound resonated in the region when both masses of goo collided and intermingled. Slimy bubbles of shifting colors grew into the purple mass and sprung in ecstatic plumping noises, releasing foul or rotting gases all over the plains. The melodic explosion of chemical combustion halted the monotonous Smooze drumming as the Gak bent its way over the Smooze, gradually and altering and chemically constructing the Smooze's shape and forms. Not a single soul was left to see both eternal lovers rise his way deep into the old equestrian soil. This was funny. No. What was this thread, anyways? Who cares? Blah, blah, blah. 2243. No, wait, no, stop. This button, where is it? This button here. This button here. Poof. No, what you do? Load page. There's got to be something else I can read. This video is only 13 minutes long. What? Go back to the thread. Nothing can stop the Smooze. The ship off. The spideress is 2317. I'm opening both of these. Yup. Same thread. Oh, my hair! My beautiful hair! You're not supposed to see my hair. I'm just kidding, I really don't care. I was just wearing this hat because it is cold down here. It is very cold. No. Well, 14th of November. Let us Find something else to read. Or I could just do random nonsense. It's a shame this isn't a live stream. I could ask you guys what you want me to do. I have to find something to do. Let's check the other thread. We could watch GAC commercials. Ooh, I know. I can go in to all of the old threads, and I can just bump every thread and move everything recent off the old page. Bump all the threads! Okay. Computer sliding. This is a laptop. No, I don't really want to read that one. The friends with occasional match. You know what? Why not? Why not? It's more work for me. I can just do a short video this time. I need to find something else quick to read. Something funny. Let's go browse Fimfiction. Let's do this, yes. Let's find a short story on Fimfiction and I will read it to you all. Someone is going to be very lucky. No feature boxes. News stories. No, too many words. Indiana Jones is the amulet of light and darkness. No. Prince Onyx. The epic story of a guy who went to Equestria and solved cancer. No, I can't do much for. Hearts and Hooves Day. Fire Wings. Nanos. Snowflame. Oh dear. Let's try this out. Wait, better idea. Is this comedy? I am in the mood for something funny. It is comedy, random crossover, alternate universe, human! Nine views. Well, Ken SE says 6-4. You are in luck, because I am about to read your story, and you will be judged. My goodness, the characters in this story. Snowflame goes into Ponyville and does stuff. By Ken SE 6-4. Bon Bon woke up one morning and rolled out of bed. She made a quick look at the still sleeping aqua-colored unicorn in said bed. Bon gave a soft smile and kissed her mare friend on the cheek before trotting out of their bedroom and into the kitchen where she saw a tall, mostly hairless being dressed in white and red and staring at the coffee maker. "Ah, morning, Snowflame," Bon Bon greeted the human. "Getting your coffee for the morning, I see." "Of course! Snowflame needs Snowflame's coffee. Coffee is cocaine in liquid form." Snowflame. "Yeah, I know. You say that almost every time you have it," the candy maker deadpanned. But she wasn't that annoyed at hearing it again. It had been a few months since Lyra brought the white-haired creature to Equestria, and in that time Bon Bon, as well as the rest of Ponyville, had gotten used to the human. She and Lyra even let him stay with them, letting him take what was Lyra's bedroom before the two men got together, which Snowflame was partly to thank for that. The coffee finished and Snowflame grabbed the coffee pot, chugged the whole thing in a few seconds. Bon Bon just stared at this. "That can be good for you." "Meh, it works just as well," Snowflame said while demonstrating a small white flame forming in his hand. "Now You forgot the opening tag. Ha 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 ha. I laugh at you. Now Snowflame is going into town to do stuff. Do you and Lyra want to join Snowflame in doing stuff?" "Thanks for the offer, but the two of us were going to have a picnic today, so we'll be busy." "Very well. Snowflame shall go by himself." So with the supervillain walked throughout the small town of Ponyville, basically doing some people watching
pony watching in this case. He stopped when 3 certain fillies caught his attention, who were doing something with a broken statue. "I'm trying to force it, but it won't go," said Apple Bloom. Apple Bloom said, holding what looked like a silver monkey head on a rod. "The head is backwards," Sweetie Belle said. "Try jiggling it around," Scootaloo suggested. "The head is backwards," Sweetie Belle repeated. "Maybe it's broken." "The head is backwards," Sweetie Belle shouted. Snowflame walked up to them and asked, "What are you fillies up to?" They all looked at the human. "Oh, hi, Mr. Snowflame. We're just trying to get our cutie marks in statue building." "Wow, are we really that out of ideas?" Scootaloo asked. "Seems like it," Sweetie Belle said. "Well, Snowflame is looking for things to do. Do you little fillies want to join Snowflame?" the human asked. The Crusaders looked at each other before Scootaloo surged, saying, "Why not?" So Snowflame and the Cutie Mark Crusaders walked together until they reached a stage in the middle of town. "Greetings, Ponyville," a voice boomed over the speakers. "Prepare to be amazed as you witness the return of the one, the only, the great and powerful Trixie." Then, in a cloud of pink smoke, a blue unicorn mare with a silver mane wearing a purple hat and cape appeared. She was smiling until she saw the crowd. "3? Only 3 ponies? Whatever the Tartarus that thing is came to see my show." "Oh, and... Actually, we were just walking by," Sweetie Belle said. "The great and powerful Trixie deserves better than this," the mayor said, stomping her hoof. "She might as well not perform." "Good," said another voice said, grabbing every pony's attention. From a short distance away, there was a blue minotaur standing on the back of a goat. "You are in Iron Will's place." "What are you talking about?" Trixie asked. "Iron Will went to the mayor and was given this spot for Iron Will's seminar." The Minotaur then pulled a piece of poster board seemingly out of nowhere that had the words, "No means no" on it. "Too bad, because I, the great and powerful Trixie, took it first." "You were not going to perform, so give Iron Will his stop." "No, it's Trixie." "It is Iron Will's. Now move before Iron Will makes you move." Oh, for the love of cocaine, just kiss already," Snowflame shouted, making the Crusaders giggle a bit. "What?" "You're arguing like an old couple, and really Snowflame wouldn't be surprised that that ship exists already. Yes, what would it be called? Triron? Erexie?" Trixie looked at Snowflame, angered. As if Trixie would let some oversized steer touch her greatness. "What did you just call Iron Will?" the Minotaur shouted. "An oversized steer." "Some pony tries to call you less than a bull. Show them how you roll," Iron Will shouted, blowing Trixie back just a bit. "Wow, that was kinda stupid," Scootaloo said. "Snowflame agrees," said the human. "Shut up," Iron Will shouted. "You think Trixie is afraid of you? The great and powerful Trixie slayed an Ursa Major," the magical mare gloated. "No, you didn't," all 3 fillies and the human said together. "Shut up," Trixie shouted. The Crusaders and Snowflame started laughing at the showmare and motivational speaker. "You laugh at me, I wrath at you," Iron Will shouted, punching Snowflame in the gut, but it seems to do nothing. "You need to watch our tenses there, buddy. I am not telling this in present tense." Iron Will get a look of worry as what? Iron Will get a look of... get an angered look on his painted face. He has paint all over his face. "Snowflame feels no pain," Snowflame shouts before punching Iron Will in the face. The Minotaur stumbles backwards before falling onto the same goat who carried him in here. The goat that carries away the knocked out Iron. You really need to proofread these things before you put this on here. You had just shifted from past to present tense, you little... I am going to read this story. Trixie looks at Snowflame, who had his arms extended, like he was saying, "Come at me, bro," and had white flames coming off of his arms. Trixie gulped before stomping her hooves on the ground, making a cloud of smoke that she cleared shortly after to reveal her running away. "Wow, that was awesome," Scootaloo said. "Really?" Snowflame asked. "Yeah."
I don't think even Big Macintosh could stand up to a Minotaur like that.
So what do we do now?
Sweetie Belle asked. Snowflame wants cupcakes. Let's go to the Pink Pony, the human exclaimed.
So at Sugar Cube Corner, the group of fillies and one human sat down with their treats. Each crusaders were slowly enjoying theirs while Snowflame shoved cupcake after cupcake into his mouth, barely chewing before swallowing. Pinkie Pie doesn't chew at all. And the Snowflame punched him right in the face. Sweetie Belle told Pinkie Pie.
Wow, are you...
Oh, I gotta come up with a creative voice for her.
Wow, are you okay, Snowflame?
The party mayor asked.
Of course. Snowflame had cocaine on his side, he responded.
Okie dokie dokie. Want some more cupcakes? Pinkie asked, noticing Snowflame's empty plate.
Snowflame would like that.
Thanks, Pinkie Pie. Your cupcakes are one of the reasons you're the best pony.
Oh, thanks, Snowflame,
Pinkie said before she bounced off with the plate to get more cupcakes.
Snowflame, you can pay for those, right?
Indeed, Snowflame can, he said, pulling out a pouch of bits. Where did you get that? Sweetie Belle asked.
That is Snowflame's business, and there's no need to tell the cops or anything.
At the end of the day, Snowflame returned home to see Bon Bon putting a picnic basket away.
How was the picnic?
Snowflame asked his roommate. Very nice. Lyra and I mostly cuddled together under a tree. But what about you? Did you find stuff to do? The Earth Pony Mayor asked. Snowflame simply answered with, yes.
And there are 5 more views since I started reading. Well,
I am going to leave a reply. I have just read this story in a live
weekly live reading I do.
You have been judged
viciously.
What does it even mean? I don't know. I just came up with it myself, but I'll bet it's a word already.
Vivacious.
Use vivacious in a sentence. Lively, animated, gay, and vivacious folk dance. I shall do them both.
Viciously and vivaciously.
What emoticon do I want? Pinkie Pie Crazy Face.
Video to come soon.
Well, that is all for now, ponies. I will find a different story next week, and you had better send them in. Goodbye for now.